Your subconscious mind is controlling your bank account, and here's how to break free from it. Hello, love. My name is Nerstha. I am a manifestation coach and a mindset coach. I help women entrepreneurs tap into their highest potential, rewire their subconscious mind, shift their identity, and collapse time to be able to create multiple six figures businesses. So happy that you're back. My question to you today is, have you ever wondered why, no matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you try, it still feels like you're hitting an invisible wall when it comes to money? Yes, I understand. You may have invested in the coach. You may have invested in courses. You may have been following the strategies, maybe even launching different businesses. And yes, you might be earning a little more than you usually earn, but deep down, you're still not where you would like to be. That's not a coincidence. That's not how life is. That's your subconscious programming at work. And today, I'm going to show you how it is controlling your money story and how to break free, how to break the grip that it has on your bank account. Now, let me tell you a little bit about me. When I was 15 years old, when I was 15 years old, my parents moved here to the US, chasing the American dream. And like many immigrants' family do, from as far back as I can remember, my parents always worked hard. In fact, they worked so hard, hard work became the religion in our household. They taught us that the formula to success was to go to school, get a degree, so we can find a good job. And to them, success was not about thriving, it was about surviving. It was about paying bills, like having the ability to pay your bills on time. It was about having food on the table. It was about having a roof over your head. And I did the thing. I followed the path. I checked the boxes. I went to school, got the degree, and got the job. But what I quickly realized that that wasn't living. I wasn't living. It was existing. So in 2013, I started my own business, thinking that this is it, right? This is where freedom begins. In many ways, it did. It did bring more freedom. But then I started to notice one thing. I started to notice something weird. That no matter how hard I worked in my business, I kept hitting the same ceilings. No matter how the numbers shifted and changed, but my patterns didn't. I was still operating from the same conditioning, from the same belief that I had to work hard to earn money, from the same belief that in order to earn more, I had to work harder. The same subconscious programming that said that be grateful, you're not struggling. Don't ask for too much. This is good enough. Those were the programming that was still running my business. And that's when I hired Bob Proctor. And when I hired Bob, one thing that I learned from Bob was my subconscious mind was like the blueprint behind my entire financial reality. And that's what I want you to understand today. Your subconscious mind is like the blueprint behind your entire financial reality right now. And by the time you're 7 years old, 95% of your beliefs about money, about success, about your worth are already programmed into you. And you don't even know it. because it's running the show, and it's running the show silently. And every story you heard as a child, every struggle you witnessed as a child, every phrase repeated in your household, no matter what it was, whether that was money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford to do that, honey, or maybe it was rich people are greedy, or you have to work hard to make money. Those repeated phrases create an internal operating system in you. And that system is what's currently running your business, and it is controlling your bank account. So even if you try to earn more, even when you try to manifest more, even when you launch the dream business, different businesses, or you're doing all the strategies, if subconsciously, underneath all of it, you still believe that you have to work hard to earn more, that people like you don't make that kind of money, your subconscious mind will always find a way to put you back in alignment for what you truly believe to be true. And that's why people sabotage their lunches. And that might be you. You might be sabotaging your lunches unconsciously. You might be sabotaging your strategies unconsciously. You might be resisting to raise your prices unconsciously. And that's why you can't hold on to the money even when it comes in. It's not a strategy problem, it's an identity problem. And the moment I realized that, the moment that I stepped into the identity of the successful entrepreneur, of earning more, that's when everything shifted for me. The moment I hired Bob and understood what my subconscious mind was, that programming that I had that was running the show silently, the moment I understood that, that's when everything shifted. So my question to you today is, what stories are currently running in the background of your mind? What did you hear about money growing up? What were you taught about success growing up? What were you taught about success? What success should look like growing up? Because those stories, are they serving the woman you're becoming? Because if your subconscious believes that you only deserve enough to survive, you will continue to attract enough to survive. Even if you truly want more, even if you truly desire more. This is not about working harder. It's about going deeper. Because you don't shift by doing more. And that's one of the things that I teach my clients. Welcome to the side of the internet and YouTube where we don't edit our videos, because it's gonna be posted just like that. And you don't shift your income by doing more. You shift it by becoming someone who can receive and hold more. Let that sink in. You shift it by becoming someone who can receive and hold more. And that starts with reprogramming the mind that is still trying to protect you from a reality that you no longer live in. So it's time for you to step into the new version of yourself. If this hit home for you today, if you're realizing that your subconscious mind has been running the show, if you're realizing that your subconscious mind has been controlling your bank account and you're ready to change the script, I am inviting you to explore this deeper with me. I want to invite you inside my work where I don't just teach strategies, we go to the source. Because your identity, your frequency, your subconscious mind is the blueprint. And that's where the real shift happens. That's where the real shift happens. You can book a free activation call with me using the link below, or you can join my next workshop on manifestation secrets for business growth. Let's break the ceiling and rewrite your story for good. Let's change your money story. If this resonates with you, if you're feeling the pull, hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment the words, I am ready to break the money story. I'd love to know what beliefs you're letting go of today. This is your time. You were chosen for this. You were chosen to do this. Let's rise. I'll see you next time. Bye.